Oftentimes, these guys are nameless and they're faceless, but they're the men and women who work in our towers to make sure that our flights are on time, that our flights aren't delayed, and your flights are safe. And so I wanted you to have a chance to see a few of the men and women who aren't getting paid today. The men and women who rely on the paychecks from the federal government to support their families, to pay their car payments, to pay their rent, to pay for gas in their vehicles, to get into work. It puts food on their table. This year, on average, the delays that are associated with staffing triggers, with air traffic controllers, is 5%. On Sunday, 44% of the delays were because of staffing shortages. Yesterday, that number was 24%. So we're seeing, the numbers move day by day, and it's location to location. We saw in the last couple of days LAX. We saw Atlanta. We've seen other airports as well. So we are seeing those problems as we continue to evaluate the airspace. One last point before I open up to your questions is, you do know that we have a shortage of air traffic controllers. We're about 2,000 to 3,000 controllers short. And we have a strategy together that we've worked on that is going to, I've used the term supercharged, but we are going to bring more of the best and brightest minds in America into our academy, to get them through the academy, to get them into towers, to get them certified and trained up. And the problem we're now seeing is we have young people in the academy that they actually get a stipend. We pay them a small amount of money so they can go to school and they can make ends meet. That money's about to run out. And we're seeing several of our students drop out of the academy. So instead of going in the right direction, where you want me to bring you more air traffic controllers so they have less stress and pressure on them because they have more resources available, human resources available to them, this shutdown is making it harder for me to do the work that, this is bipartisan work. Everybody wants this done. There's no one who disagrees with what we're trying to do here, but the shutdown is making it more difficult for me to accomplish those goals. And it's not just the government opens up and I'm able to put it all back together. This has months-long effects on our ability to fill that pipeline and get more young people into academies and become professional air traffic controllers. So I want to let you know that, again, even where we're at today, you open it back up and you've created some longer-term problems for me to make sure I deliver for what I promised to all of you, which is more air traffic controllers.
They already do it 6 days a week, understaffed. There were 3,800 certified controllers short right now. And then we said, figure out how to do it without pay is completely unacceptable on every level, to add that weight, stress, and pressure to them. There is no day that's going to go by where there's not going to be more issues that are mounted from this and that come to light.
I'm grateful for their service, and again, I would urge the Democrats to open the government back up.
We are the rope in this tug-of-war game, and that is what we're trying to raise awareness to. As the pressure mounts, as the stress continues, our air traffic controllers are thinking about how to, have a side job instead of about safety, instead of about the American flying public. And that's what the Secretary continues to say. And he's been a great advocate for us to say, we're going to have to slow it down as these people cannot focus on their job. That makes it less safe. Well, the only way to keep it safe is by slowing the number of flights that are in the air that they contend with, moving 3 million passengers, 45,000 flights a day. Traffic is up, and we're still moving it right now. But I can tell you the pressures are going on the rise as well.